بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful.
In reality, the Big Bang caused much more trouble for the materialists than the previously mentioned confessions of the atheist philosopher Antony Flew. The Big Bang not only proves that the cosmos was created out of nothing, but also that it was brought into being in a very planned, systematic, and orderly way. The Big Bang took place with the explosion of the point which held all the matter and energy of the cosmos, and its scattering into space in all directions was at such speed. Out of this matter and energy, there came about a great balance or equilibrium comprising galaxies, stars, the sun, the moon, the earth, and all other heavenly bodies. Furthermore, rules were formed called the laws of physics, which are the same throughout the entire cosmos and do not alter. The laws of physics that appeared together with the Big Bang did not alter one bit over a period of 15 billion years. These rules rest on calculations so thorough that even a millimeter's variation from their present values could result in the devastation of the entire order and configuration of the cosmos. All these indicate that a perfect structure arose after the Big Bang. Explosions, though, do not bring about order. All of the observable explosions tend to harm, break down, and demolish what already exists. If we were to be introduced to a very detailed system after an explosion, we then might conclude that there was a planned creation behind this explosion, and that all the parts scattered by the bang had been made to move in a very orderly manner. The quote from Hoyle, who eventually had to accept the Big Bang theory after many years of resistance to it, puts this case very well. The Big Bang theory holds that the universe began with a single explosion, yet as can be seen, an explosion merely throws matter apart, while the Big Bang has mysteriously produced the opposite effect, with matter clumping together in the form of galaxies. Certainly, if a great order originated with a bang, then it should be accepted that the hand of a creator God was involved in every moment of this explosion. Another facet of this amazing order formed in the cosmos following the Big Bang is the creation of a habitable planet. The conditions for the formation of a habitable planet are so many and so complicated that it is not possible to think that this formation is by chance. Paul Davies, a well-known professor of theoretical physics, said, at the end of the calculations he made on the expansion rate of the cosmos, that this rate is inconceivably fragile. Davies says, careful measurement puts the rate of expansion very close to a critical value at which the universe will just escape its own gravity and expand forever. A little slower and the cosmos would collapse. A little faster and the cosmos material would have long ago completely dispersed. The Big Bang was not, evidently, any old bang, but an explosion of exquisitely arranged magnitude. Davies also explains the inevitable result to be derived from these incredibly specific equilibriums and calculations. It is hard to resist the impression that the present structure of the universe, apparently so sensitive to minor alterations in the numbers, has been rather carefully thought out. The seemingly miraculous concurrence of numerical values that nature has assigned to her fundamental constants must remain the most compelling evidence for an element of cosmic design. The renowned physicist Professor Stephen Hawking says in his book, A Brief History of Time, that the cosmos is based on calculations and equilibriums more finely tuned than we can imagine. Hawking states regarding the rate of expansion of the cosmos: if the rate of expansion 1 second after the Big Bang had been smaller by even 1 part in 100,000 million, the universe would have recollapsed before it ever reached its present state. Regarding the same fact, an American professor of astronomy, George Greenstein, states in his book, The Symbiotic Universe, as we survey all the evidence, the thought insistently arises that some supernatural agency must be involved. In short, when we study the magnificent order in the cosmos, we see that the existence of the cosmos and its working rest on very, very fragile equilibriums, and a system too complicated to be explained away by chance. Evidently, it is impossible for this fragile equilibrium and order to have been formed on its own and by chance after a great explosion. The formation of such a system following the Big Bang is a clear evidence of a supernatural creation. This unrivaled plan and order in the cosmos undoubtedly proves the existence of a Creator God with boundless knowledge, wisdom and power, who has created matter from nothing and who controls and maintains it constantly. This Creator is God, the Lord of all the worlds.
سنريهم آياتنا في الآفاق وفي أنفسهم حتى يتبين لهم أنه الحق أولم يكف بربك أنه على كل شيء شهيد.
We will show them our signs in the horizons and within themselves until it becomes clear to them that it is the truth. But is it not sufficient concerning your Lord that He is over all things a witness?